Hello, hello. It is a beautiful morning. It is the 26th of February, but today we're going to be doing and going over something that I'm going to be trying this year to extend the amount of seeds and seedlings that I can start indoors throughout the spring season so that I'm able to more readily get things outside and started and more quickly out on the farm. So yes, I have my seedling rack. Now I do have a video that I'm putting together on how I set this all up. I'm putting LEDs together for it, a very cheap method for seedlings, but one that is very effective. So today I have all on the top shelf, I've got all my brassicas. I've got broccoli, cauliflower, kale, collards, Brussels, and a bunch of different things. And the thing I'm going to be doing with them is they all came up. They've come up yesterday morning. They started to come up all through last night. I had my lights on them. And today I want to get some more things started. And so I want to get some things outside under a poly low tunnel, a miniature poly tunnel that I ended up picking up that I'm going to give a try and see how it works. And it might be a little early. So the one thing is that getting it started is, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go bring that out and we'll be outside to get rolling with it. All right, I went ahead and grabbed three things. First of all, I've got this low tunnel. It's a cold frame tunnel, and I got it from Lidl, which is here in Virginia. It's a German grocery store, but they always have some fun stuff. But it doesn't actually say the length of it, so I'm gonna pull it out, and oh, there's the length of it. 16 foot long by 1 3/4 foot wide, and that should actually be really good for my seed starting flats. I'm just using my 1020s, so I've got that. I've got just some landscape fabric, not the real expensive stuff, the plastic interwoven. This is just a cheaper landscape fabric that I picked up this spring. The guy was selling a bunch of it. And then we've just got some garden staples. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this out. I've got my razor blade on me too here, but I'm going to roll this out. The one thing that I want there to be a barrier. I don't want it to be a good place for mice to come in and eat on my seedlings. So create a little bit of a barrier with this landscape fabric, and then we'll get that little cold frame out and we'll get rolling. So I'm going to get to laying this out. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and I've got that rolled out. I'm not gonna end up cutting it until I know the exact length of the poly tunnel, but the neighbor's roosters are rolling. But I did forget to mention location. Where do you want to put this? For me, I want to make sure it's in a nice sunny spot. This time of year, we want to get as much heat generated in there as possible. Again, it's late February. If it was middle of the summer, it might be a different spot. I've got more shady areas where I'll probably move it, which is a great thing about this. I can just pick it up and move it. And then, most importantly for me was, I've got my office and window right there. So yes, it's in a very sunny spot, but it's also in a spot I can look out and see my seedlings and my little baby plants growing as I'm working in the home office. So next, let's get that tunnel rolled out and we'll get to checking to see how that looks. So that should be simple enough. I'm gonna go ahead, get the rest of it out, and I think it's really gonna be a great way to get some seedlings under there, something I can kind of maneuver a little bit. It's not gonna be as easy as something I could just flip open as like a cold frame, but I think it's gonna do the job. So I'm gonna get the rest of that pressed down. There's just little stakes in there, and then I'll get the rest of that landscape fabric stapled in. All right, well, there it is. Let me grab this. But there it is in all its glory. It should be really nice. I'm gonna be able to get, I think, some lettuce seed just going right away in there. Or you know what, I'm gonna do the Charles Dowden method is, I personally kind of enjoy it if you have the time, is to go in and prick and plant a bunch and then prick into cells. So this will be able to hold a lot of seedlings. So this is going to extend my area inside, which you've already seen, and I'm gonna be able to get some things out a little bit quicker. And I ended up picking this up for 10 bucks. So a really great find. We'll see how durable it is. If I get one season out of it, it'll honestly be, because we haven't put much infrastructure long-term on the farm. So something like this, 10 bucks. If it lasts me all spring and into summer, I'll be great with that. We'll see how it does with wind, but I think how low it is and how many the stake poles that it has are gonna be good. So I'm excited about it. I'm gonna cut that cut the landscape fabric off. I'm gonna staple down landscape fabric a little bit because with watering and everything, I am gonna see myself having to pick those stakes up and move them. But as easy as they went down, and they didn't go down so easily that I was worried that wind's gonna pick it up. But yeah, I think it's gonna work out great. So I'm gonna go get those kale seedlings out here. And if anything, I mean, honestly, if you got some seedlings that you wanna make sure you get out, you get hardened off and just quickly, man, something like this would work great. But especially for 10 bucks, I mean, 10 bucks, you can't beat that. So for me, I'm gonna be able to get things started out here quite a bit earlier. And the amount of seed trays, I mean, on a 1/4 acre that I can fit in there is probably gonna be all that I need. And I'm gonna be able to get, I think I'll even, this would be a great thing for hardening off. You get some things out here and then, bring them in as easy as you can maneuver that. So I'm gonna go get those kale and brassica seedlings out here. We're gonna get them under there and then we'll get rolling. And then one other thing I mentioned was I did also have this kind of close to where I have a water mains so that I can come out, I'll be able to every couple days or whatever I need to just pull those off and just, give them a good spray. So great thing about it, good location. I'll be able to see it from the home office and hopefully it does a good job and we'll keep you updated on how it's rolling all summer. But I'm gonna get those brassicas out here. We're gonna get them planted. So hopefully you've been able to see how nice this could be, kind of how easy it's set up, and I'll keep you updated on how everything goes. But at that rate, on how many trays I could fit in there, I could fit a lot of trays in there. We'll get a lot of stuff started here a lot earlier this year, and it comes off nice and easy. So just go ahead and get the sprayer out and spray it all down. So yeah, we're gonna check it out and give it a try at least this year, and hopefully the seedlings do good and get them hardened off and get them out here nice and early, and they'll get a good taste of the weather, and we can put them right in the ground. So hope you guys like this one. If you do like stuff from the 1 Acre Vegan Farm, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Just make sure that you stay up to date with it because there's always new things happening. As always, I got recipe videos, and if you haven't already, check out the website, plantbasedgabriel.com. A lot of tips, tricks, and recipes there for everybody to use for free. So we're just having fun, enjoying growing the vegan and organic way, and just living the healthy and best lives that we can. So I'm Plant Based Gabriel. I'll hopefully see you guys soon.